Ahoy, this is Zdenka. This video is for those entrepreneurs, instructors, trainers, and coaches who are planning on creating online courses. I already created a smartphone filmmaking course, and I will be adding more. From my own experience, I know how much time and effort is required. To help you out, in this tutorial, I'm gonna go through planning, recording, editing, and publishing online courses. This video is brought to you by Wondershare. The first step is planning your course. Make sure it's very well thought through. It is very well organized. It is straight to the point, giving all the important information to your students. It needs to flow nicely. This is how my course looks. It's a big course, 33 pages. I have divided it into separate sections. Each section has more chapters, and I also include lots of resources below each chapter. Once you have this big task finished, now it's time to record. Let me know in the comment section below, if you are planning on creating a course, what the course would be all about. The fastest and easiest way is to use a software that is built for creating courses, such as a democreator. It does two things. It records videos and it also edits videos. Let's go to the video recording first. Here you can select one of the 6 recording modes: screen and camera, camera where you can record from webcam, other cameras and microphones, audio recordings only, game recording. Here you can record up to 4K resolution and 120 frames per second. So this software is also for gamers. You can use virtual avatar. There are 30 available. And lastly, you can record and live stream presentations on different platforms here. Let's just hit the screen and camera. First of all, you can move this whole thing around. You can also move yourself wherever you want and resize the window. You can have yourself in a circle. You can also change the border here. You can do a rectangle, and the same thing here. You can change the border look. You can also enable background remover, or you can blur the background. And lastly, there are also AI beauty filters. There are many controls at the bottom. You can switch the recording modes. You can select screen size. You can do full screen, custom, YouTube aspect ratio, TikTok, Instagram, or standard 4:3. Next to it is window selection. Then we have magic tools. The first one is Smart Zoom. When you move the mouse or click the mouse, zoom animation will be applied. Second one is cursor highlight, where you can select your preferred color. Show hotkeys, that will show what hotkeys you pressed during recording. And the last one is AI voice cleaner. It will enhance your voice and reduce background noise. Teleprompter is available here as well. You can just write or import a text and even have an AI improve the writing or change the tone to professional, humorous, or casual. Let's close this window. In the middle is the record button. On the right is your camera, microphone, and system audio. Next to it is where you can schedule recording. It can record continuously up to 24 hours. And lastly, you have all settings where you can change general setting, choose where the files will be saved, change video quality and frame rates, webcam settings, and see what shortcuts are available. When you record, you can select if you want single track recording, where everything will be merged together like this, or multi-track recording that will place everything separately, so you can adjust it all separately. Let's just exit the video recording section and let me show you the video editing section. By the way, you can upload all your files to a cloud drive. If you are going to be working with a team, it will be much easier to share the files. All right, let's hit video editing. Your recorded files will show in the library. You can also import your files here. In the middle is the preview, and on the right is project settings that you can edit further if you hit the edit icon. You can name the project, change aspect ratio, resolution, frame rates. Let's just drag one of the recorded clips on the timeline. When you hit one of the tracks, you will see all editing tools on the right. Let's go, for example, hit the audio track, and now on the right, you can see magic tools and audio tools. In the magic tools, you can use AI denoise that will clean up noise in the background. You can enable AI voice cleaner and also change your voice with AI voice changer. Here I have a clip that I recorded in a noisy environment. This is the original sound. The first setup is here. I just have the microphone placed on top of the camera on a tripod. This is the setup you will probably use for vlogging or just recording like this outdoors. Let's apply AI denoise, adjust noise level to 71, and also apply AI voice cleaner and select strength 33. Let's play this clip again. The first setup is here. I just have the microphone placed on top of the camera on a tripod. This is the setup you will probably use for vlogging or just recording like this outdoors. Audio controls let you control volume, balance the sound, enable fade in and fade out effect, and adjust speed. Let's hit the video track where you can get even more editing controls. Video effects offer AI portrait where you can select your preferred background. Let's enable this and change the background of this clip. You can adjust edge thickness and edge feather. I am going to zoom in a bit. Here is the final look. Let's go to the next tool. AI beauty filter, green screen, and hotkey tips. This is where it shows the hotkeys you were using. Audio effects I already explained. Next section controls the cursor. If you enabled cursor highlight during screen recording, you will see it here and you can change all properties. You can change cursor color, opacity, let's just put it at 100%, and area. You can make the circle bigger or smaller. This is how it is going to look. Video section is next. Here you can scale, rotate, and move a clip to a certain position. You can add an additional layer in the composing section and select the blending mode. And below you can adjust the speed. Audio section I already explained, so let's go to animation. This is simple to use. Just hit 1 and see the effect in a preview window. Above the timeline, you have all typical basic video editing tools. You can crop, split the clip, mark, record voiceover. You can add quick text. You can create subtitles. There are 3 choices. The software can automatically generate the subtitles. You can also upload them or manually write them. Here is a clip from my smartphone filmmaking course that needs subtitles. Let's hit Auto Subtitles. Once the software is finished, you will see them on the timeline at the top. You can also see them in the video preview window, here in the middle. You can change all text settings, such as font, color and spacing, text border, text shadow, and background, or you can animate them. Let's select this colorful animation and play the clip. This is the look of the subtitles you are going to get. Last tool is text-to-speech. If you don't want to record your own voice, simply write the text here and choose your preferred voice. Let's return to the top left panel where you have more assets to enhance your course, to make it look more professional. Below my library, you'll find templates for educational, business, social media, and gaming. Backgrounds are here available as well. Basic colors, education, business, 2D cartoon backgrounds, and video backgrounds. Annotations have basics such as arrows and rectangle, basic text, art text, dialogue, line and arrow, shapes, and lower third. Let's pick, for example, a simple text and add it to my course clip. Let's stretch it out a bit so it shows over the introduction about frame rates. Let's change the text to frame rates. Let's make it a bit smaller and move it all the way to the left corner And let's change the font. I'm also going to enable text border, adjust the properties a little, and this is the final look. Video effects have all the earlier mentioned video effects, but some more as well. Filters and overlays. Here you can also have all audio effects and cursor effects. Pan and zoom offer here also AI zoom and other pan and zoom controls. Let's just select one of these moves to show you that you can customize them further. I'm going to drag pan to top right on my course clip. There is now a yellow icon showing that it has been added. When you double-click the yellow icon, you will get access to all movements that can change. Let's change it to pan to the side and play the clip with this new movement. Let's check out the transitions section as it has many options as well. Basic, 3D, warp, slideshow, speed blur, ripple and dissolve, color, smoke, creativity, and VIP. Brand kits offer a selection of openers that you can save under My Openers, and credits that you can also save, and brands is where you can find all your save preferred assets. Below the stickers are also audios with sound effects and FX packs. Let's talk about exporting. Once you've finished your project, let's hit export. Here you have all options to customize all export settings, and you can back up the export to the cloud. You can also upload the video directly to YouTube, TikTok, and Vimeo. As you can see, this is pretty powerful software. To be very honest, I didn't even know that it existed until I heard about it from Wondershare. I did my first smartphone filmmaking course the old-fashioned way, just in a regular video editing software, and it really took forever. Next course I'm gonna be working on is video editing, and this will certainly make it much easier. For those interested to try it out, a link to democreator can be found below the video in a video description. Let's cover one more important topic when it comes to online courses, and that is hosting. There are many online places, platforms where you can host your online course, such as Skillshare or Teachable. I used Teachable and I found this platform quite simple to use. For those wondering, I switched to Go High Level, where I have absolutely everything: my website, my store, my course, and also members only community area. It's much cheaper, but there is a steep learning curve. Luckily, they have 24/7 online support. For those who are not tech savvy, I would suggest something a bit more simple, easier, such as Skillshare, for example. Give it a thumbs up if you found this video informative, and don't forget to subscribe for more. How about checking one of these videos next? See you there. Ciao, ahoj.